high volume warning. Also, please excuse some of the knocking.
Try our
No,
co-pilot.
thank you.
Co-pilot.
Are you tired of having AI shoved in your face? With this next tutorial, you can start stepping away from all of that. This is how to install Linux, specifically Fedora. If you don't already know, Microsoft and similar companies fill their tech with spyware, bloatware, and AI, aka more spyware. It's time to get out of that. Step 1. Tools. We'll be using 3 simple things: a 16GB empty USB to create an installer, a PC or laptop to change to Linux and downloads, Wi-Fi to connect to the internet. Step 2. Downloads. Click the link in the description. On that page, scroll to the assets. Then click the .exe link to download. Let it download. Then open that download file. It's called Fedora Media Writer. Follow the installation steps until you get to this page. Pick Download Automatically and click Next. Click Official Editions. And on the drop-down menu, click Fedora KDE Plasma Desktop. Then click Next. On the next drop-down, click Version 44. Leave the hardware architecture the way it is. Before we click to the next step, plug in your empty USB. Now on the USB drop-down, your USB name should show up. Make sure it's the right USB because it will erase everything and transform it into a Linux installer. I would not like to delete anything important, so double check it's the right USB. After you've made sure, then hit the check mark for delete download after writing. Then click download and write. You will be warned one last time. So again, click the download and write button. Let it work. Click finish, close, and shut down. Step 3. Exploration. With the USB still attached, look up how to access your boot menu on your specific device. You can look up that information on YouTube or on the internet. It should be pretty simple. You can look it up using your PC or laptop or your phone. Boot menus are different looking, but they have similar steps. Click the power button. Then quickly spam your computer's boot key until you get to the boot menu, similar to this. Again, boot menus look different, but we are all looking for your USB installer. It'll show up as Fedora, your USB name or brand. Highlight with your up and down keys and select with enter. Go to the boot menu. Go to your USB and select Start Fedora KDE Desktop Live. Let it load. And this is Fedora 44 using the KDE Plasma 6.7 desktop. Right now it's running off your USB, so it should be a little slow, so think of it as sample mode. Take your time to explore, set up your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and test your keyboard. I recommend getting to know your web browser, app browser, and file browser. Since this is a sample setup, nothing will save, so go crazy. And after you're done exploring, to make things permanent, hit the Install to Hard Drive button.
Ah, that is better. Now I will be able to move freely.
Step 4. Unchain Sprout. Now that you've committed to leaving Windows, the next steps will solidify that. Pick your language, click Next. Now this part is important. It'll give you the option of keeping Windows on the side. I do recommend this option until more apps and games move to Linux. For the double setup, click Share Disk with other operating systems. This will keep both Fedora and Windows, or Click Use Entire Disk if you're that fed up with Windows to get rid of it for good. Click Next. Encrypt if you care about your new privacy and file safety. Make sure to physically write down your passwords. Depending on your level of security, you will need 2 passwords to log in and a 3rd password for extra elevated hacker privileges if you partake. Go over the summary and make sure everything looks good. If you picked Use Entire Disk on accident or on purpose, everything will be deleted on your Windows side. You can reinstall Windows again, but it'll install like brand new. So now is the time to stop the process and save your files now, either on cloud storage, external drives, or another USB. You can continue the installation at any time now that your USB has Fedora on it. So if you have important files you would like to keep, save those files now. Final warning. Click I understand and continue setup. Now let it do its thing. Exit to live desktop, unplug your USB and restart. If you picked share disk, it'll boot to Windows. To boot to Fedora, go to the boot menu and click the Fedora option. Again, use arrows up and down to highlight and enter to select. If you clicked Use Entire Disk, it'll boot directly to Fedora. To log in, use your passwords and finish the remaining similar setup process. And you will be free from the clutches of evil. Pick your language again, keyboard setup, dark and light mode, and final username and passwords. Make sure to write them down. Time zone and welcome. You are officially a penguin. And just a few more steps to finish everything up. This time from inside Fedora, we will need to talk about RPM Fusion. It's a translation layer that lets you play common music and videos. It doesn't come pre-installed with Fedora, so you'll have to install it yourself. The website to install RPM Fusion will be linked below. It's super easy and you can do it from your new Fedora. Just follow the steps on your terminal, copy and paste, and hit enter until the installation is complete. If you don't know what a terminal is, I can show you an example of what that looks like for the first step. Here is what that looks like. Open your terminal. It's called console. Open the link on any web browser. Again, link below. Copy the first command line and paste on your terminal. Press enter, and when prompted, enter your password. By default, your terminal won't show that you're typing for your password, so don't worry if it stays blank. That's privacy working. When you typed your password, hit enter, let it work, and then sometimes through the process, it'll ask you to hit Y or N on your keyboard. After that, you can just hit enter and continue with the next steps until you have RPM Fusion installed. And congratulations, most people never touch the terminal, even if Windows has it too. And lastly, we have an optional step that will let you restore your USB to being empty using Fedora Media Writer. And it's already pre-installed on your Fedora desktop. Let it do its thing and your USB will be empty again. Thank you for watching. Any constructive criticism is welcome. I'm still new to the Linux community, so go easy on me. Any wrong, bad, or misinformation will be corrected in later versions. I know this is still very early, but the amount of research, animation, and editing deserve a like, rate, comment, and share. I got my very good friends to freelance a few voice lines that came out perfectly too. My socks are blown off. The voice of Microsoft is at Rock Leon on Instagram with 2 underscores. And you can also hire him on Casting Call Club at Rock Leon. This man just becomes your characters. Check him out. So if you'd like to support more of this, go further beyond, please consider checking out my Patreon. It's very doo-doo right now, but maybe you'd find some of the extra things on there pretty cool. Also, for right now, it's free to subscribe and just a single tier at $1. Please follow me on my socials, all linked below. Watch on a different platform and support me on Patreon and or Ko-fi. Early, edgier versions and extra content are up on those platforms too. And that's enough yapping for me. Again, thanks so much. See you on the next one.